Now we start with the suction force. Suction force means the absorption force which is put up on the roots. Now this absorption force which is applied on the roots is applied by the leaves. Yes. Now we say that the leaves are giving out water to the environment. So this water vapors which is lost to the environment is pressurizing the stem cells. The stem is in turn pressurizing the roots to absorb water from the soil. So this transpirational pull which is applied, this is the water vapors which is lost to the environment. So this water vapors is the transpiration, and this transpiration pull is being applied on the xylem of the stem, which is applying the pressure on the xylem of the roots to absorb water from the soil. As the leaves are giving out water, the cell sap becomes concentrated. So when the cell sap becomes concentrated, we say that the water is lost to the environment. So this concentrated cell sap is pressurizing the adjacent cells to absorb water. So when they absorb water from the adjacent cells, they give out water to the environment. So they are pressurizing the stem cells to pressurize the roots to absorb water from the soil. So this suction force which is applied by the leaves on the roots to absorb water from the soil is able to pull up the transpirational pull. So this is the suction force. Then we come to distribution of materials. The roots, as they are able to absorb water and minerals from the soil, due to transpirational pull, it is able to distribute the amount of water and minerals to all the parts of the plant, to the leaves, to the branches, to twigs, to everything. Yes. Then we say that this transpiration. Now transpiration is, we have done that they result in the cooling effect. So as there is a cooling effect, we say that they are able to soothe the environment. And this climate of us, as the climate is less, we say that as there is a cooling effect, more of heat is lost to the environment. So transpiration is able to bring rains. We have a single tree is having large number of leaves. Single leaf has large number of stomata. So we can think that a single tree is having an enormous amount of the stomata in them. So large amount of stomata, large amount of water vapors which is given to the environment, condensation of them is the rains. So the forest is able to bring rains because the forest is having number of trees, cooling effect, transpiration and rains. Yes. So we say that this loss of water, transpiration is the loss of water from the roots are absorbing water from the soil, and the leaves are giving out water in form of water vapors. But this loss of water from the parts of the plant can be in form of liquid form also. That means the same amount as it is the form in which the water is absorbed from the soil is liquid, it is given out in the liquid form. We have two ways. We have bleeding and we have guttation. Bleeding is the losing out of the cell sap if any part of plant is injured. That means by mistake or by accidental process, we can break the parts of the plant into two. So you must have seen oozing out of the cell sap, a liquid milky fluid when a part of the twig is broken. When the part of the twig is broken, we say that the cell sap oozes out. So this oozing out of the cell sap, the liquid milky fluid, is bleeding. Yes. Then we come to guttation. Guttation is from the liquid form of water, that is the water drops. This water drops is given out from the margins of leaf. Now from the margins of leaf we have special cells called as hydathodes. These hydathodes are present on the margins of certain leaves due to more of root pressure. Keep in mind, due to excessive root pressure, the leaves are able to give out the water in the form of it is absorbing, that is the liquid form. So we say that now these hydathodes which are present on the margins of leaves, certain leaves we have as banana. Yes, we have banana, and we say nostorium, we have strawberry. We say that these margins of leaf have hydathodes on them because the leaf is attached. We have the midrib and the veins. and the veins are having the xylem and the phloem. So xylem is having water in the liquid form. So these hydathodes are present on the margins of leaf where the leaf veins end. So the veins are having hydathodes on them, and we can have the drops of water present on the margins of leaf, not on the, they are not dew drops, keep in mind girls. This guttation is seen in early mornings only. Early mornings we have, when we have this margin of leaf, this margin of leaf will be having water drops. It will not be present where we will not have the veinlets. We have main vein, the veins over here. So where we have the veins, we will have the drops of amount of water drops. They will not be present on the surface of leaf. They will be present on the margins of leaf. So the margins of leaf have certain water drops on them, that is called as guttation. Now girls, any doubts you have, please put up on the WhatsApp group so I can see and I can answer them in the next video. Thank you.